pitch, and Blanco bunts it, and it's a good bunt. Schott has it. He will wing it down the right field line. Here comes Crawford, and this game is over. And the Giants, once again, win a game in a very unusual way as this crowd goes crazy.
And now the 1-1 delivery, and here it is, and it's swung on a high drive left center field. Full going back. He's to the track, and he's right to the wall. He's there. He squeezes it, and the A's have won it. 3 consecutive years in the postseason for the Oakland A's.
Pointed right at the first baseman, and that's an easy play. Oh, he missed him. How in the world did that happen?
That is extreme.
Wednesday night baseball now from Fenway Park in Boston. And let's also get a brief look at our 2 starting pitchers as you see how they stack up right there.
I've been relegated to designated hitter. No.
Will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. First pitch on the way.
Oh,
First
jeez.
pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. EK are visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day. And a bad hop there as it's over his head at first. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Just a nice inside-out swing here. You'll see he lets that pitch travel deep. And those hands come through first, just shoots it the other way.
Outside, 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose them and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Ready to run.
He's set, now the pitch. And this one will be out of play
Damn it.
off to the left. Payoff pitch one more time. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Myers is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Boston strands a couple. We've played an inning. No score. Glenn Percival will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. First pitch coming. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that, so you can work in on the right-hand hitters.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside, 1-2 now. 1-2. This ball's grounded foul.
Look at this. Everything low. Man.
Another 1-2 delivery. Oh, he goes
Ah,
on the ladder
popped
on
up.
fastball and pops this one up.
Crap.
And this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out. Glenn Percival will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Now here's the first pitch. There's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. Around
That's an
third,
RBI.
Alonso heading home, and the lead
Woot.
moves to 3 as it's now a 5-2 game. Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager after the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starters tonight. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. From the stretch, runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And this is just a really nice job of picking your spots as a base runner. You know, he's thinking to himself, maybe they won't be paying too much attention to me after that RBI single. And he guessed right, too, because now he's in there at second base.
To 2-2 now. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
And this might advance the runner as it's on the ground to second. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. Fernando Arias.
This is the worst. Only one out on third.
5 runs already in, and
You're gonna watch a bunch of pitches.
If he can get something
maybe not. Holy crap!
Nice.
And
a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
And this play is the very definition of trading a run for an out. It's been an ugly inning so far, so I'm pretty sure they'll take anything they can get at this point.
Glenn Percival will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game.
Glenn Percival.
Now here's the first pitch. That's hard.
Forgot the gut again, but he got it this time. Damn it.
Throw to first is in time for the first.
I moved the runner up though.
Glenn Percival will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Glenn Percival.
First offering on the way. Taking
the hell's he pitching me high for? Holy crap. Yeah. Harmless pop up.
Myers will make the catch to retire the side.
Wow. Usually when there's someone on base, they try to throw you low so you ground out into a double play.
Close things down here in the ninth.
Wow, I didn't feel it at all.
Offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our top.
2 for 5.
That is into left field. Cespedes giving chase, not going to get there. It falls in. Kendrick on his way to third. Cespedes bobbles it. DeSarcina waving Kendrick home. Here's the throw to the plate, and Howie is gunned down. What an unbelievable throw by Yoenis Cespedes.
Big lead again for Peralta. Holiday a safe lead at second. Adam swings and hits a drive. Deep right field. Back to the wall. And it's a gunner. A gunner. A 3-run homer for Matt Adams. 3-2 Cardinals in a magical 7th inning.
To center. Hicks going back. And now over. Makes the catch on the warning track. Aaron Hicks, 420 feet from home plate.
Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the first of a 3-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Glenn Percival will get his first opportunity now. Now here's the first pitch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Ready with the 2-1. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Oh, look at this.
Oh, look at that.
Got him.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, what a play. Glenn Percival will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Glenn Percival.
Here's the first offering. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-0 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Out of here.
Oh! Ooh, that was nice.
Solo shot to right center as the Red Sox have moved down 3-0.
Man, that was a shot.
I think he knew he wasn't going to get a fastball right there, so he just stays back as long as he can and then just explodes right through the zone.
Man, that was lucky.
Glenn Percival will get another shot. He homered his last time.
Glenn Percival.
Now here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get down for
I don't know why they
hit.
just don't intentionally walk me every
Long
time.
throw to third. And the throw by Jones will not be in time. He's in there at third. Jason Castro will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind. You'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Some activity out
That
there
jump.
now as a couple of
Oh, got there.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Taking a little bit of a risk there. You'd hate to see him make the final out at second, especially when you've already got a runner on third. But he gets a great jump here, and now a 2-out single will drive home 2 instead of just 1.
Glenn Percival.
Swing and a ball hit
Right to him.
short. Catches made 1 away.
Wow, haven't fielded yet.
Well, runs at something of a
Wonder
premium here in this
if I can mess
matchup,
with
so
my,
it doesn't make
oh, look
it
at that
quite
player of
as
the
hard
game.
to find our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end this
My,
really
settings
could
or
have been
something.
anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
Just wanted to show you all that again. And that was a lucky shot. Ooh.
With everyone standing at Dodger Stadium, Kershaw pitches. Carpenter swings and hits a drive. Right center field. It's in the gap, and it's down off the wall. Molina scores. Adams scores. Jay scores.
I've been traded so much, Dave, it's not even funny.
He scores 3 with a double to right center, and the Cardinals lead 7-6.
I'll play Baltimore again. Ooh, I can play up in Toronto and see if I can break a leg on that crappy turf they put in.
Popped up. Send the ball. In foul territory. Giants win. A World Series win for the San Francisco Giants for the 3rd time in the last 5 years. And their hero, Madison Bumgarner.
A good look there at the home of the Jays, Rogers Center in Toronto. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Glenn
Man, I haven't played in this stadium since you and I played online last year, Dave. We had a game up here.
Glenn Percival.
Now the first pitch. That's hard hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Instant platinum. I think I could do that. I think I could get traded to all the teams.
But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
I'll be like the Crash Davis of the majors.
Glenn Percival is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd.
Designated hitter.
First offering on the way.
Percival.
Now, here's
Oh,
a
I shouldn't have
fastball
swung
up
at
he
that.
sends
Damn
in
it.
the air out to fairly deep center field.
Yeah.
Velasquez is under it as he puts it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 away to start the 3rd.
I wonder if Rock turned off fielding.
Glenn Percival
When we were
dig in
playing.
now. A single and a fly out for him.
'Cause I haven't
in 2
fielded
trips
yet.
thus far.
Glenn Percival.
He's set, now the pitch. And
Oh,
this pitch
I
goes
didn't think it was
out,
gonna come in
throws
that
him off
much.
as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have
I
really
went.
dominated so far.
Oh my god.
This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Oh my.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on
Wow.
1 and 2.
That thing's got some movement. Another one inside.
Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2 and 2 now.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of
I'm just waiting
pitches
for that
in on
outside.
the hands in this sequence. They don't want
There we
him to be
go.
able to extend.
Oh!
Is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Right off the swing, you thought,
Yeah, I don't know why I'm
"Oh,
DHing.
he got a hold of that one."
I'm only like
It
28
looked
years
like
old in
he
this
was
game.
Really sitting on the breaking ball, but he got under it just
Oh,
enough
that's what it is. I'm a DH. Duh, I didn't even realize it.
Glenn Percival
Ha!
will dig in. He's
I'm
lined
alright
out
with
hard
that.
in his
Nice
last time
call.
around.
I didn't even think about that.
Fouled straight back. 1 run, 7
Oh,
hits,
too
and no
funny.
errors for the Red Sox to this point. Pitch on the way. And here's a curveball in the dirt. Time for a ball. 1-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see miss a few more bats, but
No.
Sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out. Inning over. Nothing doing here this half. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in
I owe you a
Toronto.
soda.
It's the Red Sox 1, the Jays nothing.
Well, Dave, it might be good that I have that game screen,
will
because
step in. 1
if
for
I get this
4
job
the
in
ball
Madison,
game.
I'll have to live in a hotel for like 6 months again.
Now here's the first pitch. Committed to
Whoa,
that one.
I
Good
didn't
swing.
swing.
Locked
Shit.
him up for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like
Reaction.
him.
especially starting off an at-bat.
And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance.
This is still just such a weird baseball stadium.
The 1-1. Hit hard
Get
back
over. There
in
we
the middle.
go.
In there, a base hit.
There we
Long
go.
throw to
I was
third.
going 3.
And he is in there.
Oh,
Yonder
I'm
Alonso
gonna steal second.
will dig in.
Only got
He
1
walked
out.
and later scored last time. Full count offering on its way. Runners off for second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he'll throw over to first to complete the double play.
What?
So
Oh,
with
he
4
caught it.
runs on a hit, no
No,
errors,
son
and
of a
man
b-
left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the
Yeah,
ninth.
the funny thing is,
Red
I
Sox
kid you
4,
not,
the Jays nothing.
where this place is right down the street from the apartment I lived in last year in Madison.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with
But I have a
this
couple
man?
other ones. I did a couple of other interviews already. One was for not too far north from where my parents live right now, and that one in Milwaukee is still kind of sitting there.
Oh, he caught it! He laid out, made a sensational play. Runner tags, he'll advance into
And the one up
third.
north from
Jackie
here,
Bradley,
they said I'd probably know
Superman
middle of the
in
week this
alley.
week if they want me to come in for
How about
another
the
interview.
appreciation from these fans?
'Cause it was just a phone one.
Spectacular catch.
Now on 3-2.
Oh, I'm hitting 333. That's not bad.
From second. Here's a pitch from Beckett. Call strike 3 and a no-hitter. Josh Beckett for the 21st time in Dodger history. A no-hitter.
Tuesday night baseball on the show as you get a look there at Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Glenn Percival will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. First offering on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's
Chillionaire, I was
ball
watching you play basketball today.
1. As they start play
For
here
some of the
tonight.
bitches about basketball,
Coming
or
trying to
NBA
bounce back from a
2K15,
loss
you played a
last
lot.
time out, but they've been in
Tee-hee.
good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Ah, broken bat.
They've taken
Son of a
the
bitch.
first 4
Oh, come
had
on.
it going here. No question about that.
On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over.
Shit.
Glenn Percival will stand in now to get us going here in the
I was
fourth.
gonna like log in and give you crap about the music you kept listening to, but
Now the first pitch.
I was too busy packing the car up.
Bounced on the ground to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
That was terrible. Oh, all right, we're ahead 5-3.
Glenn Percival come in now to lead things
Come
off
on, I don't
against
wanna
our
know for-
starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration. or
Damn
he
it,
might
right
not
to
stick
him.
around to see another inning.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Guilty as charged.
And now all of a sudden on the mound, this has gone from a wasted start to he's got some important innings to pitch here. This is back to being a ball game, so you could make up for those early struggles with a 1-2-3 here.
Oh, get out of play.
Right field line, but it's gonna get
hey, it's CN Tower.
For strike 1. 5 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. And he gets a piece.
Jeez,
this ball
slider.
fouled away. Now here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming.
I do like how they fix that now, where like if you have friends broadcasting, it'll show you right on that what's new. I really like how you can do that now. Because I like to just have a stream on in the background sometimes. And if it's somebody I play with and know and everything, it's a lot better. If I'm just watching randoms, I just want to like reach through the screen and choke them. Guy was playing Mortal Kombat today doing King of the Hill. Wasn't even paying attention because you have to wait for your turn. So every time I would like get up to him, he would just sit there and everybody's typing, "Dude, you're up! Dude, you're up!"
2 to 3 and 2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Ah, all that for that. Oh, darn it.
And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox as they hang on to their 5-3
Damn, Dave.
lead.
I don't think you would have gotten a week later. Ha! That's cool. Oh. Oh, we lost. No.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right
Oh, I joined the online franchise thing, Dave.
And the pitch, and Blanco bunts it, and it's a good bunt. Schott has it.
I don't really know what I need to do or nothing, but I joined it.
Here comes Crawford, and this game.
Oh, my offer. I hate going over.
And the Giants,
Son of a bitch.
once again, win a game in a very unusual way as this crowd goes crazy.
And again the 2-2. Popped him up. Foul ground. Avila is under it. And they got it.
It's funny, I don't remember what day it was, but like either Friday or Saturday I got up and I was just going to get on to play something, and I ended up playing Road to the Show. I was like, oh, I'll finish my season. Oh, look, spring training. Oh, look, and I kept I think I played like 5 hours.
Baseball on the show. Lots of number 42s on the field.
Yeah, Dave, it said something like it has to be like launched or whatever, so they're probably just waiting for their members. I mean, talk to them if you want. I can say something on the show tomorrow, because we're recording tomorrow night.
Ooh. Will stand in.
Day game in Toronto. Man, this stadium looks a lot different.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Now
get through.
Go! One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Boy, you want to talk about taking the wind right out of your sails? You get 2 on to start this ball game, and then a double play right here might just derail what was shaping up to be a big inning on the road.
Percival.
First offering on the way.
Oh my God.
Miss 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. Pause, now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a base hit.
Oh, nice.
And that runner will go
That's
no
cool.
further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, a big hole on the right side of the infield. You see it there. With the first baseman holding, the second baseman...
Oh, I gotta run. Bases loaded, no outs.
There's
Okay.
a lot of real estate out there. He just bounces it right through the opening.
Don, this could be trouble now. It's 3
Walk me in. Do it.
And whatever you do, you can't let that...
So I don't watch everybody hit.
You got to come back with your best pitch here on 3-1.
And this is on the ground toward the hole.
Nice.
And Davis will will win the race to the bag.
Ooh, I tied the game.
Yeah, with the runner going
Hey there,
on
Cruiser.
contact right there, this is going to be an RBI ground
Just
out.
playing some Road to the Show. Yeah, they do that. They've been doing that for a little while now. Putting 42 on everyone for Jackie Robinson Day.
Glenn Percival will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Here's the first offering. Fouled straight back.
Shit.
Here's the pitch. And a bouncing ball. Foul.
God, they just keep pitching me low. Look at that. Ugh.
Now here's the pitch. Hard hit to third.
Damn it.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Damn that number 42.
Glenn Percival.
Cruiser, this one's really good. It really is. The most work in terms of a mode went into franchise mode this year. And they revamped Diamond Dynasty quite a bit. But man, this real-time lighting all the way through the game is pretty sweet. And it is. It's just refined quite a bit this year.
Now the pitch. Here's one
Really enjoying it.
It's 1-1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one of them.
There we go.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit.
And especially if you haven't played it for a couple of years, the differences are quite astounding. And online play is actually really good this year. It was playable last year. It's a big difference this year. Dave and I just played a game the other day, and it is a big difference.
Here's the 1-1. Runner goes. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Boy, that's a good jump right there this time. I think he had this one.
Load times are a lot faster too for Road to the Show between games. They've probably cut that load time in half.
And that took away any chance of throwing him out.
Should I try to steal third? No. I always get caught at third.
2-2. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of
Oh yeah, you'd really like this one if you haven't played since 09.
Good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
Barely even the same game anymore compared to that one. Yep, Luke Ray broke his toe, and Scooter Jeanette cut his hand today. So he's up for a few. Brewers just can't. They can't do anything right now.
Still 2-2.
Ugh. Worst start in franchise history.
2-2 one more time. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading.
You know what? I'm gonna steal just because I'm tired of dealing with this shit.
Here's another 2-2. Runner goes for third.
I'm dead.
Pitch misses. Throw down. A tag from Lowry, and they got him at third base.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's one of those situations where the risk really outweighs the reward. You've got your cleanup hitter up there. It's his job to drive in runs. He's one of your best RBI guys, and now he's forced to swing the bat with nobody on base.
First pitch coming. Now a swing.
Get over. There we go, baby. This will bring a run in.
Can't reach it third, but he gets by the glove down the line, and that'll double the lead as the run comes.
El double.
To make it 8-4.
Not wasting any time.
They're bringing a couple bugs in there with this game, but it sounds like they're patching them pretty quickly. And overall, this is the most solid one I've played for a while.
Once you get it, drives in the run as well.
And for the first year in forever, it has a soundtrack that doesn't annoy you. Like, I haven't once said, man, I'm tired of this song.
Men on third with 2 down. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get.
I think I should pull a Willie Mays Hayes and steal home.
3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit.
I don't think Josh even pays attention to the Phillies that much to care.
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player,
I got player of the game? What?
Our man right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah,
2 for 5.
With a 3-hit game,
Or no.
including a double.
3 for 5,
That's
2
why
runs.
that's
Okay.
worthy of taking home the
2
award.
RBIs. Not bad numbers. Oh, 3 for 5. There we go.
Now the 1-1 delivery, and here it
Nice.
is, and it's swung on a high drive left center field.
Only if you're hurdle the catcher. I might be able to. I've got some mad ups.
To the wall, he's there. He squeezes it, and the A's have won it.
What is? How many steals? I wonder how many steals I have right now.
For the Oakland A's.
Let's see.
That is into left field. Cespedes giving chase, not going to get there. It falls in. Kendrick on his way to third. Cespedes bobbles it. DeSarcina waving Kendrick home. Here's the throw to the
Man, look at all those numbers.
He is gunned down. What an unbelievable throw by Yoenis Cespedes.
Career stats.
Big lead again for Peralta. Holiday, a safe lead at second. Adams swings and hits a drive. Deep right field.
Oh, that's right. Beginning of the season, I only got 4. Look at that. 45 stolen bases that year. Oops.
3-2 Cardinals in a magical 7th inning.
To center. Hicks going back. And now over. Makes the catch on the
I always forget to look at this crap.
Aaron Hicks, 420 feet from home plate, hauls it in. What a great catch by Aaron Hicks.
Let's look at that. Traded, bench, traded.
Kershaw pitches. Carpenter swings and hits a drive. Right center field. It's in the gap. And it's down off the wall. Molina scores. Adams scores.
Ooh, the Yankees.
Jay scores. Carpenter. He scores 3 with a double to right center, and the Cardinals lead 7-6.
Well, that's the thing. Josh is not from New Jersey. He lives there now, but he's from Philly.
Salvador Perez, the 2-2.
Hey, True Bad 76. Thanks for the follow, man.
In foul territory. Giants win.
Not any Bad 76. The True Bad 76.
For the San Francisco Giants.
A great start to
Oh,
the
Yankee
weekend here as
Stadium.
We've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series.
Another one I haven't played in a while.
Glenn Percival will dig in now. He had 3 hits in that ball game on Wednesday.
Percival.
Oh.
That's the first strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, EK, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here comes the 1-2. And that just misses
Ooh,
the
that was
corner
close.
inside to even the count at 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that change?
Oh.
Good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first
Look
out
at the
of
junk
inning.
ball.
Glenn Percival will try
Look
it
at that.
again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Glenn Percival.
Sure, now he
swing
pitches me
and a
high.
Pop up here right behind
Dick.
home plate. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize.
Oh, come
sliders and
on.
play off.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Got him on a good slider.
I'm swinging low. I don't know why he's not
down
trying
on
for him.
strikes for the second time tonight.
Huh.
Red Sox go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0.
0 for 2. Wonderful. 2 strikeouts. That's just lovely.
Glenn Percival will get another
Oh,
shot.
shit.
Struck out swinging his last time.
Percival.
A late swing here.
Oof.
This is hit hard to the right side.
He came in hot.
A foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors. And
yeah, we're definitely going to do Extra Life in Mountainside again this year. I don't think do we meet up in Jersey City? We did that arcade, the Barcade. Yeah, I think it is Jersey City, isn't it? I would think that we're going to do Barcade again. It went really well. A lot of people really didn't show up, but the ones that did, we had a blast. That place is awesome. We just thought that a lot more of the New Jersey Guild members were going to show up, and nobody did. But Colette and Nicole and some of the crew from the hospital showed up, and we had some listeners show up. Keith showed up, and Roger Cannon showed up. It was fun. Boy, I'm sucking this game. Ugh. It's just because the Yankees are that good. Wow, that was pathetic. I don't even want to think about Extra Life right now. Which is hilarious because I've already had 2 phone calls with the CMN headquarters out in Utah. And a phone call with the hospital already.
0-2 coming. Swing and a fly ball toward right center into the alley. Bradley on a run. Jackie dives. Oh, he caught it. He laid out, made a sensational play. Runner tags. He'll advance into third. Jackie Bradley, Superman in the alley.
No problem. I've just got E3 on my mind right now.
And a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Glenn Percival will stand in now.
All right, no outs. 2 guys on base. They're gonna pitch me low. I know it.
First pitch coming. Swinging a
ball
softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1.
Because it was early.
Pause, now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. EK, as we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
That includes winning the first 2 in this series, so they've had it going lately. They'll look to put a capper on the weekend with a
look at that mess.
Here comes a 1-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball. One there. On to Goldschmidt, a double play.
Well, I got the guy to third at least.
And that's a huge double play there from a pitcher's point of view. You've got a run in against you already. You're still in trouble with 2 on and nobody out. But now you can at least take a breath out there and try to work out of this with just 1 run score.
Look at that mess.
Now here's the first pitch. Hard hit to the left
side. Right to him.
Taken in out there, it's short. And on 1 pitch, the leadoff man is gone to start the 4th.
We'll show you this delivery again in show motion.
Wish I could. Well, I don't have a job to quit. But sure, I'd love to be able to do this as a job. It'd be a lot of. It's already a lot of work, but it'd be nice to get paid for it. But oh well.
Now here's the first pitch.
Ain't gonna happen in Wisconsin.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Night, Dave. I'd play with you tomorrow night, Dave, but we're gonna record.
Just not getting any help offensively.
I could have been talked into playing Destiny tonight, probably. Just let me know.
A big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece.
That was early?
Foul.
Huh.
He's set. Now the pitch. And this will be fouled away.
Go down the route like those guys, how, like, doing Patreons and stuff. I don't think we have
another 0-2 coming. Now
the amount of listeners those guys had from being at IGN. I don't think it would work for us. Plus, I hate asking for money.
Here's another 0-2. And a good strike 2 pitch.
And quite honestly, I just don't I don't trust living off of just a Patreon of people giving you money.
Here comes another 0-2. Now a check swing and
Oh.
went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there
Like
are
being
2
able to
away.
sustain everybody just giving you money every month. I just don't trust it. Maybe I'm too old or whatever, but I don't know.
You can take a step back, take a deep breath, and know that those
I mean, don't get me
runners
wrong,
have to stay put
we have really
first and
nice
second.
numbers,
So the
but
Red Sox helped
the amount
out
of
quite a
people,
bit by the start turned
like
in by
the
this
contrast
man.
between how many
David
people
Price
actually download the show
can't ask for
and how
much
many
more.
actually get involved with the
He's our
community
top
is a
player
very,
of the
very
game.
big gap.
Yeah, a little unfortunate. He could...
And the pitch, and Blanco bunts it, and it's a good
And also,
bunt.
it's tough to monetize something that has been free for 8 years.
Here comes Crawford, and this game is over. And the Giants, once again, win a game in a very unusual way as this crowd goes
Oh,
crazy.
jeez, I thought I got traded again.
And again the 2-2. Popped him up. Foul ground. Avila is under it. And they've done it. The Tigers have done it. For the 4th consecutive year, they are champions of the American League Central Division. Now on 3-2 to Utley with Rollins leading from second.
All right, welcome back to the MLB pregame show. We're counting you down to the action in Game 3 of this series, and as we do so, here is our top player spotlight. Glenn Percival will be in the glow as he enters this one, having carried his team offensively last time out. He drove in a bunch of runs and really looked dialed in with runners in scoring position.
3 dingers, 2 for 10 in the series, though.
Will have his first opportunity
4
now as it
RBIs,
comes
holy
with
crap.
the bases empty here in the top of the first. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1. EK are home 9 as they start play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Well, I don't know if it's an old saying or not, but if you can play 750 ball at home, 500 on the road, you'd win 100 games. Well, this has been an 800 homestand for him so far. They're 4-1. They'd love to
That
get back
is
going here.
pounded.
Into the
Oh,
seats, and
baby.
it's gone.
Yeah, I didn't even realize it, and all of a sudden I'm like, why aren't I fielding?
A solo shot here
And then
to
Dave
left.
saw it.
As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0. Glenn Percival will stand in again.
What was that?
He
Wow.
homered his first time around.
Glenn Percival.
Now here's the first pitch.
Oh,
Pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now here's a ball
There we go.
on the ground towards short, and that's through for a base hit. The throw to third, and safe.
oh. Okay, at bat, I got a double and I moved him up to scoring position. Come on.
Jason
Now I got a
Castro
friggin' run?
will
Ugh.
dig in. He singled his first time around. Here's the full count offering. Swing and a liner.
Oh, God.
Foul. Now the payoff pitch home. And a fastball called strike 3. And the
What?
side is retired.
At least I don't have to run anymore.
Glenn Percival will
Now I
try
just
it
need a
again.
double and a
He
triple and I
homered
got the
back
cycle.
in the first inning of this one.
Percival.
Now a swing,
Oh.
and he just fouls this one away. He's set. Now the pitch. I had him guessing
Oh,
that
come
time
on,
as
I thought I
he
waited on
just
it.
Foul it away. Has a look. Now the pitch.
Oh,
Swing and a
Glenn.
miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw
I hate
down
that
to
shit.
first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Glenn Percival will stand in again.
Let's see that
First
in an instant replay.
back to the very first inning of the
Gone.
ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run.
Gone.
Off and running early on.
Crushed.
First offering on the way. And this is
Damn it.
fouled back and out of play.
I think I'm a veteran. I'm not sure.
Pause, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 7th inning here at the ballpark, 4-2 our score. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing hard
right to him.
On to second.
Damn it.
Force out and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Time to hand out Topps Player of the Game honors for this one. And guys, I think
want
we
to grab
can
a
all
water real
agree
quick.
that
I'll be
this fellow
right
here
back.
deserves it more than anybody that took the field in this one.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been.
And now the 1-1 delivery, and here it is, and it's swung on a high drive left center field. Full going back. He's to the track, and he's right to the wall. He's there. He squeezes it, and the A's have won it. 3 consecutive years in the postseason for the Oakland A's.
2-1. That is into left field. Cespedes giving chase. Not going to get there. It falls in. Kendrick on his way to third. Cespedes bobbles it. DeSarcina waving Kendrick home. Here's the throw to the plate, and Howie is gunned down. What an unbelievable throw by Yoenis Cespedes. To center. Hicks going back, and now over. Makes the catch on the warning track. Aaron Hicks, 420 feet from home plate, hauls it in. What a great catch by Aaron Hicks.
With everyone standing at Dodger Stadium, Kershaw pitches. Carpenter swings and hits a drive. Right center field. It's in the gap, and it's down off the wall. Molina scores. Adams scores. Jay scores. Carpenter.
All right, I'm back.
He scores 3 with a double to right center, and the Cardinals.
Look at the
lead
cost of these now.
7-6.
Jeez.
What an at-bat by Carpenter.
Salvador Perez, the 2-2. Popped up. Sandoval. In foul territory.
Need more discipline.
A World Series win for the San Francisco Giants for the 3rd time in the last 5 years. And their hero, Madison Bumgarner.
Yeah, it's weird with this series. A lot of people act like if the visuals don't change drastically, like they haven't done anything to the game, and there's so much under the hood they do to it. And actually, the visuals did change because they used to have it so that there would be like these preset shadows and everything throughout the game during a day game, depending on where the sun was. Now it's all real time, and they even take into account like the month for like the sun's position. It's crazy. Miller Park, you know, with all the windows and everything up there, just, man, the shadows are amazing now. All right, let's
Stride in
here.
now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Oh,
Swing and
Glenn.
a miss on a pitch in the 3rd, and it's strike 1. EK, as we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here this afternoon.
Yeah, I like that.
They were losers
All the radio
last time
broadcasts
out,
they
but
do.
still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 or 5 prior to
And actually,
that.
they do this thing this year now, where if you let it sit and go to the show, it'll actually do a radio broadcast and recap the previous day. It's pretty interesting.
Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Red Sox nothing. Tribe coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Glenn Percival will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. Here's the first offering.
Well, actually, it's kind of cool, and I've mentioned this in the podcast before, I'm sure, but the main announcer is Matt Vasgersian, who I think he does.
Here comes the 1-0.
I don't know if he still does the Padres games, but he's on MLB or MLB Network and everything. But he used to be the announcer for the Brewers. So playing this game is so cool for me because I've got that voice in my going through my ears that I've heard for years on TV.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy.
Just gonna walk me or what? Look at that.
Something just to get things started against this guy.
Now
Oh, I should have waited on it. Damn it!
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
As we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line, and so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Glenn Percival. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5.
Glenn Percival.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch.
Damn it.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. He waits. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really
I thought I had that one.
Now it's strike 2.
Yeah, and it seems
Son
like
of a
he kind of
bitch.
got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Come on, get over his head.
And that's
There we go. A little
for a base
blooper.
hit. And that'll score
Little
the runner
Texas
from
leaguer.
third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Ooh.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
2K baseball. Oh. Wow, we're getting our asses kicked by Cleveland.
Glenn Percival
Cleveland.
will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Designated hitter. Glenn
Now here's the first pitch.
Percival.
And a
Aw,
half-hearted swing
God, I
there
hate
as
the
he
slider.
tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
I actually expected EA to announce a new baseball game this year and bring it out. I'm very surprised they didn't, because if anybody's going to do it, it's going to be them. It ain't going to be Microsoft. We all know that. Because the exclusivity the 2K had is up.
And the pitch. And
Oh, come on.
And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Rambler.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went.
Did you guys see that one of the Lightning deals on Amazon today was a small personal scale for 420 day?
Still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.
The final line score for this.
So that
Pointed right at the first baseman, and that's an easy play. Oh, he missed him. How in the world did that happen?
That is extreme agility by a former football player. That looked like he was heading into the secondary and evaded the free safety.
Big lead again for Peralta. Holiday a safe lead at second.
Well, I'm pretty sure we'll get invited to EA's press conference again. This time I'll probably go because we're going to have... One of our writers is driving up to E3, so we'll have 2 vehicles. We can get around a little bit easier. I'm driving the... yeah, there's a scale up on Amazon. I'm driving the PS Nation minivan. Yeah, motherfucker.
Fly ball toward right center into the alley. Bradley on a run. Jackie dives. Oh, he caught it. He laid out, made a sensational play. Runner tagged.
it's more than a century old, but still one of the best around as you get a great look at Fenway Park here in Boston. Glenn Percival will dig in for the first time now, looking to get
9
back
for
on
42,
track.
that is
As
not
we've seen
good.
that average stumble a bit here these past 9 ball games. First pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runners on first with 1 down. He's ready. Now the pitch. Got him punching that time as he pushes one on the ground to second.
Shit.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired.
Yeah, EA's got to find a way to nickel and dime everybody.
They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday baseball.
We've got a whole
Following this
research
message
division
and
on
a
how
word
to
from our local
make a
station.
bunch of money from microtransactions.
Glenn Percival will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hiring scientists from MIT.
1-0. And if he wants to turn things around, that's a pitch that he's going to need to start locating better.
And
What the
this
fuck
one
am
will
I
be
swinging
fouled
at?
back in among the fans. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a liner flying into the seats down the right side.
There's a lucky fan with a concussion. Jesus, pitching me high.
1-2.
Get
Now
through.
here's a
Oh,
comebacker
fuck you.
back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Damn it.
Oh, man. I think that one was more about self-preservation than anything else. This is right back to the box on 1 hop. Hello. He's able to flag that thing down and make the play. Whew.
Glenn Percival is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Yeah, Bethesda really screwed us on Sunday for E3. Oh, Glenn. Because we usually have our meetup and everything that night, so I don't know what we're going to do yet. If we're going to be able to have anything or not.
The 1-1 home. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Because it's late. It's like 7 o'clock Pacific time on Sunday night.
Here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 2-2. 3-2 now. There you see Yonder Alonso. He waits next. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And that
wow,
misses.
walked me.
Now to lead off walk.
Holy
to
shit.
The home half of the fifth underway. Wow, just a great at-bat right here.
Schliner? Yeah, I've seen that before. You gotta remember, I see games in Milwaukee. Actually, I played that bonk game. Somebody's got a build of it. I'm trying to get a hold of it. Because one of the guys that worked at Hudson Soft now works at Sony. And he still knows people. We had him on the podcast once, too. But I played that bonk game, and it was actually decent. I was never the biggest bonk fan, though.
Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw.
Oh.
Close play, but he's in there. And even with a
I love world class baseball.
Play with the mindset that no lead is ever safe. So that's
It's too bad TV Sports baseball never made it, because that was Power League 5. And Power League 5 is a really solid baseball game from Japan.
Error on the Boston line score. Here's the full count offering. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number
Cruiser,
1.
did you see that I got a an NEC PCFX at MGC this year? The system that came out after the PC Engine and Super Graphics. My NEC collection is complete for hardware. Unless I find a PC. Well, I wouldn't mind having one of those just because they're cool. It's the worst PC engine in the group, but because you can't hook a CD-ROM to it at all. But it's just a cool little system. I don't know. I was never the biggest bonk fan.
Leaning out over the plate. Pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so it's just a reminder.
And Moustakas has this
Yeah, we played it. I thought there was 2 outs. We played over at Mark's because you can just download the ISOs. I still want to buy the games. There's only about 5 games I want to buy for it, but we downloaded them and played like 3. The baseball game wouldn't work, damn it, because that's the one I really want to play. But yeah, there were some cool games on it. Yeah, not stealing home.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Glenn Percival will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch coming. On the ground.
God dang it.
He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Shit. Oh. Another hitless game.
Win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game.
That sucks.
And the pitch, Blanco bunts it, and it's a good bunt. Schott has it. He will wing it down the right field line. Here comes Crawford, and this game is over.
Take risks. Stealing home's a little bit more than a risk.
Win a game in a very unusual
Sim a couple
way
games.
as this crowd goes crazy.
Oh, okay, I didn't get traded. Woohoo!
And again the 2-2. Popped him up. Foul ground. Avila is under it. And they've done it. The Tigers have done it. For the 4th consecutive year, they are
Benny the Jet Rodriguez. Benny the Jet Rodriguez?
Now from Fenway
Nobody will
Park
get that
here
joke.
in
Nobody's old
Boston.
enough.
Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New York Yankees and their bitter rivals, the Boston Red Sox.
The bitter rivals.
Glenn Percival will stand in now, hoping to turn things around as he's stuck in a bit of a cold spell these past 5 ball games.
Oh, come on.
Change, and it's 0-1. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
And they got both the series and the road trip off to a good start with the win yesterday, so they'll be aiming to keep it going here.
He's got everything.
Now here it comes.
Oh, Glenn.
Swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And the throw is in.
Just want to get my uniform dirty.
Out and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over.
Keep up like this, I'm going to get traded again.
Glenn Percival will lead things off here in the
Nobody on base, though. It's a pain in the ass.
Glenn Percival.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but
too early.
guys
Damn it.
Really thrown the ball well.
Ready now on 1-1. Swing
Oh.
and a miss on the fastball.
I'm going to change up to a
1-2.
97-mile-an-hour
Very
fastball.
difficult to get on top of the pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your
Oh my
hands
God.
up there fast
How'd I even get a
enough to
bat
stay
on that?
top.
And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. And time now to see quite where that got.
I don't know if they force slumps. It's just pitchers, like lately, no matter what, pitchers seem to be just throwing me low all the time.
Could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try
Not
to
here, though.
continue.
Jeez, he's all over the place. What an asshole.
Percival.
Here's the first offering. Glenn Percival is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
The next pitch. And
Jeez.
bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Right to
Line
him.
hard to
Damn it.
center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings.
There we go. Now I got some guys on
Glenn
base.
Percival will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances.
Get through. There we go, baby. That's an RBI.
Thought as this ball is through the infield for a base hit. The throw to the
Maybe
plate.
not.
Throws
Jeez.
there. He is
Get the
out
lead
on
out of your
beautiful
ass.
throw as he just came up firing that time. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, David Price.
You'll be 36 in 2020 and you think that's old?
Player of the game.
I'll be 47. 48.
7 2/3 good innings, and he was definitely the difference in this one.
So that'll just about.
One for.
And now the 1-1 delivery.
Yeah.
Here it is, and it's
Forget about the fancy stuff.
Left
Give
center
him the
field.
heater.
Ball going back. He's to the track, and he's right to the wall. He's there. He squeezes it, and the A's have won it. 3 consecutive years in the postseason for the Oakland A's.
Man, if I get taken off DH and actually have to start fielding again, all my fielding traits are going to be shit. Ugh, 2-1 in the last 10 games. Ah, come on.
Percival will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
After the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale. So I'm expecting this to be the best game of the 3.
I just watched Angels in the outfield like 2 weeks ago.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I think at this point, a 2-out
That's the same way Rock is, Brambler. I like the field and everything. I don't know. There we go.
Into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
I don't do much running. I only do it when I'm the lead runner, and fielding I just have on some, but I don't know. Feels like I need the whole purity of the game thing. Oh, damn it. Oh, shit.
Oh, and they've got him picked off, and they'll run him down and
Oh, I thought he threw it.
An inning in the books.
What a
no
dick.
Score here on the show. Glenn Percival.
Whoa, Yankees got 5 runs last inning.
Down 6 in the early going. They're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you got to come up with something. Even if
God,
it's
I
just
even thought I waited on that.
You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
Ooh, nice pitch.
At the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Throw on to first is low that time, but Goldschmidt's able to hang with it, and he digs it out. A nice play.
And that's what the two-seam fastball
Hope you're just roids.
Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Glenn Percival will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. They can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Look out, 2-0 now.
I thought that no beards thing went away with Big Stein when he died.
You know, these are two teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
Now here's a bouncing ball sent back up the middle, and it's going to find its way into center, his second hit of the afternoon.
Aeroids.
Yonder Alonso will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Ready now on 1-1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now we'll snap one off over the bag. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Well, the thing that's going to be most infuriating to their manager, that run out there means nothing.
Help teach me to look at the comments while I'm on base.
That's not the time to be taking chances out there.
And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2. There's a look.
Well, it is a natural fiber, Brambler.
7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one.
Wow, 14 hits the Yankees
You
got.
always hope to get a good outing
Holy
from your starting
crap.
pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top.
Now on 3.
No, Cruiser was caught reading.
With Rollins leading from second. Here's the pitch from Beckett. Call strike 3 and a no-hitter. Josh Beckett for the 21st time in Dodger history. A no-hitter. The 11th no-hitter in Los Angeles.
Playing Baltimore.
The first since Hideo Nomo.
Yeah, A-Rod is clean.
1996.
Dude, she just retired.
Beckett, a no-hitter.
With everyone standing at Dodger Stadium, Kershaw pitches. Carpenter swings and hits a drive. Right center field. It's in the gap. And it's down off the wall. Molina scores. Adams scores. Jay scores. Carpenter. He scores 3 with a double to right center, and the Cardinals lead 7-6.
This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian. And as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Glenn Percival will stand in for the first time here. His at-bats versus this guy have not been that successful in the past. Now the first pitch, and this is on the ground
like that.
the hole.
Not very successful.
Second for one, on to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. Around the horn they go, 5-4-3 to end the threat. More in a moment on the show. The Friday Night Showcase.
Oh, 2 on base again.
Glenn Percival will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Oh, that should have been in the air more.
First offering on the way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Pause, now the pitch. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6. 3
move the runners.
As he decides not to go after the double play that could have gotten him out of the inning.
Oh, got a run.
Percival will stride in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch coming. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away.
Wow.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. He's set, now the pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here he comes on 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Here comes a 2-2. This is foul right side. Another 2-2 offering. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 2-2 one more time. On the move again.
Unbelievable.
Way late, and he's in there easily in second.
Son of a bitch. Oh, somebody got a dinger.
Glenn Percival. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. Now here's the first pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
When you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is keep falling behind guys.
The 1-0 pitch. Now a swing.
Right to him.
Ball to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left.
0 for 4.
Glenn Percival will look to keep pouring it on as he stands in with the bases loaded. Here's the first offering. And now this is
get through. There we go, baby. 2 runs.
Bogart scores. The throw to third. 2 runs scored. Throw into third will not be in time, and it's a 2-run double.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need
matching Nike batting gloves.
Pitching,
I don't know if I have those yet.
The execution.
Unless you're being really
Just draw a
sarcastic.
line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from.
I think I'm running a Mizuno bat right now.
We go ahead and let
to center. Hicks going back, and now over, makes the catch on the warning track. Aaron Hicks, 420 feet from home plate, hauls it in. What a great catch by Aaron Hicks.
See, so this is new this year, or a Marucci. All these different bats and everything can give you different ability or different boosts, basically.
A World Series win for the San Francisco
Yeah, I only have the Rawlings gloves right now.
time in the last 5 years. And their hero, Madison Bumgarner. Punted right at the first baseman, and that's an easy play. Oh, he missed him. How in the world did that happen?
That is extreme agility by a former football player. That looked like he was heading into the secondary and evaded the free safety.
Big lead again for Peralta. Holiday a safe lead at second. Adam swings and hits a drive. Deep right field.
Yep, that's all I have is the Rawlings.
A gunner! A three-run homer for Matt Adams. 3-2 Cardinals in a magical 7th inning.
We're a few blocks west of the Inner Harbor at Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. And then briefly, let's take a look at the 2 starting pitchers who get the assignment here. Glenn Percival will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Now the first pitch. And easy to read the thought process here as he starts him out with a sinker below the knees.
Sinker, Jesus.
EK, as we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field
Junk
here
ball.
this afternoon. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
And really, what they need is for one guy to step up and give them that spark.
Hang
Whether
on,
it's
your
your starter
asshole.
going out and giving you 6 or 7
There we go.
shutout innings, or one big 2-out at bat, one big defensive play, you need somebody to do something to put some life into that
That's a
dugout.
ribby.
And the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead.
And apparently, they're picking up right where they left off last night. You wondered if maybe they'd want to save some of those runs, but it turns out it might not matter as they hit the board first here again in the first inning.
Runner breaks for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw.
What? Oh,
Normally,
How
when
do
you
you call me
see
out?
a guy steal third base, it's because he got a nice walking lead, really got out there nice and far. But here, he had almost no lead whatsoever when he made his break. Very fortunate to get away with that one.
He's set. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Only plays going to be
Yoink,
at first.
that's a run.
Score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
You can't use aluminum bats
Unless he
in
was
the
going
MLB
on his
though.
own down there
That's
at third,
the
They
problem.
were using that contact where you're told wherever and
It's staying
whenever the
college
ball's
ball.
hit, you're off and running. You're not even paying attention to what's going on. You've got to go. They love to play an aggressive style on the bases, and it gets them a run right there.
And a bouncing
God, this
ball foul.
junk this guy's throws.
2 men are on
Look at
with 2 men
that.
out.
Slurve, sinker, sweeping.
He's set. Now the pitch. Now a ball
Get
hit
through.
sharply
There we
down
go,
the line to
baby.
third. And he tries for the backhand
stop
reach
at
at
second,
third,
Daniel.
but it gets by the glove down the line.
Another
And
ribby.
they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Well, that 2-out hit there makes that air loom extra large now. And you got to make sure you get this next guy before this
Same
inning
dude,
gets
no.
any further out of control.
New pitcher. Ugh, God.
First offering on the way. Glenn
Oh.
Percival is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And that's going to fall. A base hit.
Ooh, he's got an arm.
And he's got to be
Well, I've already used
feeling
aluminum
pretty
in
good about
the
this
Little League.
afternoon so far. That's 3 at-bats, 3 base hits.
Hey, Buff. Sup?
Yonder Alonso will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
2 outs and a lefty.
1-1.
I'm not stealing now.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Yep. He's on fire.
Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Come
now.
on. Do something.
Here comes a 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
In the air to straightaway center field.
I hope it's 2 outs. I think it is. If it's not, it's going to be now.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Glenn Percival will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Glenn Percival.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Sure, Brambler.
The next pitch. Got him reaching.
What am I
there as
swinging
he's
at?
fouled off to the right, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 1-2. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Glenn Percival will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through.
Percival.
Here's the first offering. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul.
Moved.
He's ready now. The pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
All right, now you're looking at no way for them to manufacture a run, really. There's a guy on third now, but 2 outs. That really wasn't all that helpful.
So a good job of collectively swinging the bats in this one, but if we had to single out one guy who outshined all others, I think it's the man who stands out right here. He's our top player of the game.
0-2 coming. Swing and a fly ball toward right center into the alley. Bradley on a run. Jackie
All right, a couple more games and I want to call it a night. I have a job interview tomorrow. I got to get my beauty sleep. Ooh, new item acquired. Oh shit! +6, +8. Holy fuck!
And the pitch, and Blanco bunts it. And it's
wow.
Schott has it. He will wing it down the right field line. Here comes Crawford. And this game is over. And the Giants once again win a game in a very unusual way as this crowd goes crazy.
Yeah, online's been great this year. It's jarring how much better it is. And I liked last year. I thought it was very playable last year. Yeah.
MLB The Show has baseball coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St.
Stadium.
Petersburg. Tonight, the second of 3
Concrete
to start
monstrosity.
the week. Glenn Percival will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Throw over to first. He'll get back in standing.
I hate this stadium so much.
Now here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out.
The Walmart of
Not
ballparks.
close.
There you
It's
go.
a
That's a
ball
good
and
one.
No strikes. DK, you take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They suffered a bit of a setback.
It just seems like the stadium's already there and they just decided to like encase it in concrete.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better. I think we'll see a sharper focus
Slow ball.
Runners on first with one down. Here it comes, 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
Shit. Ooh, got through.
Ball to first.
Oh, wow.
Reach for the
That was
backhand,
lucky.
but he can't get the glove on it as it gets right by him. And that runner will
Looks
go
like a
no
temporary
further
home,
than
yeah.
second as there are
Just
two
bring the
aboard
trailer
now.
in. Put it up
And a
over
good
the
at-bat
stadium.
there as that, in fact, stretches his hitting streak out to 9 games now. Jason Castro will dig in for the first time, and he'll do so right at the 300 mark for the year. Big pitch here, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there's
Oh,
gone.
Jesus.
Fernando Arias will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Ready now on 1-1. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston.
There's talk of bringing back the...
Bottom of inning number 1. It's the Red Sox 1, the Rays coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Look at that junk.
Glenn Percival will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
I just don't understand how Florida has
errors and no one left. We'll
2
move on to the
baseball
bottom
teams
of
and nobody
inning number
cares.
3. It's the Red Sox 1, the Rays nothing. Glenn Percival will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And this
Damn
ball's gonna
it,
find
he
the
hung it
seats
too.
down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 1 run, 4 hits.
Damn it.
And no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. They can turn a good outing
too
into
high.
a bad one pretty darn quickly.
He's camped.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Glenn Percival will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first offering. Tied him up there as this is
Oh my
hit
God.
down the line. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
And we lose.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not?
Ugh.
2-1. That is into left field. Cespedes giving chase. Not going to get there. It falls in. Kendrick on his way to third. Cespedes bobbles it. DeSarcina waving Kendrick home. Here's the throw to the plate, and Howie is gunned down. What an unbelievable throw by Yoenis Cespedes.
And now the 1-1 delivery, and here it is, and it's swung on a high drive left center field. Full going back. He's to the track, and he's right to the wall. He's there. He squeezes it, and the A's have won it. 3 consecutive years in the postseason for the Oakland A's.
With everyone standing at Dodger Stadium, Kershaw pitches. Carpenter swings and hits a drive. Right center field. It's in the gap, and it's down off the wall. Molina scores. Adams scores. Jay scores. Carpenter. He scores 3 with a double to right center, and the Cardinals lead 7-6. What an at-bat by Carpenter.
Welcome back. I'm Matt Vasgersian here on the MLB pregame show. As we draw closer to the first pitch in this series opener, let's have a look at our top player spotlight. Glenn Percival is in that spotlight. Glenn Percival will stand in for the first time now, looking to keep that hot streak going as he's been hitting the ball well these past 6 ball games. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Right there is Reyes. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Glenn Percival will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Glenn Percival.
Now here's the first pitch. On a big
Oh,
swing, and he
that's crushed.
crushes this ball deep.
Goodbye. God bless.
My
That's out of the
goodness,
park.
a long home run.
You're welcome. Wow. That was crushed.
It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Wow. Somebody's got a broken window.
Glenn Percival will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far.
That high up too. That's funny.
First pitch coming. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Here comes the 1-0. And this will be fouled away. Ready now on 1-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Rush the mound.
He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Ready with the 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy.
Wow, we're
He's
getting our
been
asses
as
kicked
hot as
again.
anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Glenn Percival.
Here's the first offering. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh.
And the pitch. Here's a
Popped
swing
up,
and
damn
a
it.
high pop-up.
That's
Drifting
caught.
toward the third base dugout. There to take it in is
Son of a
Lowry, one
bitch.
away. Moving closer towards our conclusion now. 8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
2 for 4. All right, one more game and I'm gonna quit.
3-2 to Utley with Rollins leading from second. Here's a pitch from Beckett.
Wow, it's crushed.
Strike 3 and a no-hitter. Josh Beckett for the 21st time in Dodger history. A no-hitter. The 11th no-hitter in Los Angeles Dodger history. The first since Hideo Nomo in 1996. Josh Beckett, a no-hitter. To center. Hicks going back. And now over. Makes the catch on the warning track. Aaron Hicks, 420 feet from home plate, hauls it in. What a great catch by Aaron Hicks.
Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. And let's not forget our 2 starting pitchers as you see how they match up for this one.
14-game hitting streak. Oh, it's time for me to go over.
Percival.
First pitch on the way. And this
Ugh.
pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. EK, and take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've brought 5 of their last 8 ball games.
So pissed off I pulled the earbud out of my ear.
They've won 2 and lost 2. So not much to say about that except you
Look at
hate
that
to
shit.
give away games at home. You'd like to see a little more consistent effort going forward.
He's set, now the pitch. He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Nobody out, runner on first.
Hey, get him yourself. Strike him out right now.
He waits. Now the pitch. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm.
Hey, let's turn it. Roll two right now.
He'll try again, 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out.
He's all over
there.
the place.
They sort of
What an
foul
asshole.
pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
Here we go now. Let's go.
2-2 pitch on the way. Lined in.
There we go.
And that gets down, and we'll
That
see
was a
if that's
beautiful
extra
gapper.
bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Kipnis will take the turn and head for home. And the runner will score from first.
I kept the streak alive too.
Well, they are definitely not having any trouble seeing this guy so far. A second runs in to score on the double. It's 2-0 now already, and he's already putting his guys in catch-up mode here in the first inning.
Now the 3-0 offering. That one's in there, 3-1. Here he comes, 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
I like how they added that
Jason
though.
Castro will dig
They added
in
that view
now.
where
He had
you think it's a
couple
home
of
run,
hits in
but it
yesterday's
just curves a little bit on you.
Ready
Waving
with
it
the
over.
2-1.
I like that.
Oh, and not an easy pitch
You don't
to
see that
lay
very
off
often.
Of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Fastball here.
Why does it have
I
to
think
be
it
a
has to be. You're
fucking
licking your
lefty?
chops if you're the hitter. 3-1. You can't walk the bases loaded.
Wow, walked another
Bail and
one.
wail.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Fernando Arias will stand in for the
Trillionaire,
first
I really
time.
don't care. I
He's
played
seen
that game again
average
this morning.
climb during his current
I just
7-game
cannot get
hitting
into
streak.
Battlefield Hardline
And
at
a
all.
good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
I just
Now
don't
this
like
first
it.
inning's
And I
been
went
a rough
really, I
one
had some really good
already.
matches
He
this
needs
morning
an
in
out
terms
here
of
in the worst way.
getting shit done and everything.
Yeah,
I
you
just do
don't want to
not
get
like the
caught having
game.
to play catch up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his
Oh,
way.
got
And
through.
hold that thought as this ball is through the
Huge.
infield for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game. Glenn Percival will stand in.
Look
An
at that
RBI
mess.
double to his credit the first time around. Here's the first offering. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the
I should
arm.
have broke his arm.
And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Damn it. Uh-oh, bases jellied.
We'll get a shot here in a
No outs.
bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBI. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he can come through here.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Hey, Bad, you might want to read
And he
farther in
turns
that
this one
NeoGaf
around
thread.
high and deep to center field. It'll die
Oh,
on
it should
the
be enough to
warning track
get a
as
run
the
in.
catch is made, and here comes the runner from
There we
third.
go.
And he
Sac
will
fly.
come across to score on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 6-1 ball game.
I'll tell you what, guys, he did not miss a grand slam by a whole lot. He'll wind up getting the sacrifice fly in the RBI, but you see just how close this ball came to getting out of here.
Glenn Percival.
Now the pitch. Glenn Percival is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. When that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Now a swing and a hard
right
hit
to
ball
him.
to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
I don't think they're actually called the 1000 and 2000 like the PSP was. But read further in that thread, because a lot of sites were sourcing NeoGAF today and they didn't really let things play out.
First pitch coming. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. The next pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
When you're down by 6 on the mound, you've got to at least throw strikes.
Now the 2-0 home. Swing, hard
Damn
hit
it,
ball
right
to
to him
second.
again.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Yep. Stoked for Shovel Knight. I was gonna play it on the Wii U this week, and I'm like, I'm gonna have it on PlayStation soon enough. It is a really good game. It's tough too.
And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one
All
guy
right,
that
guys.
made the
With
difference,
that, I'm going to
there he
end
is. He's our
for
top
the night.
player of the game.
Like I said, I gotta get my beauty sleep for my job interview tomorrow. And yeah, Shovel Knight's awesome. Buy it.
Giants for the third time in the last 5 years. And their hero, Madison Bumgarner.
And by the way, the Vita version of this is actually really good. I don't know if they cleaned up the visuals or not, but man, it looks really good this year. And I like that it's only $20.
That is extreme agility by
I played it over the weekend, and
that looked like he was heading into the secondary and evaded
thanks
the
guys,
first
have a good
safety.
night. Great to see y'all.
Big lead again for
Take it easy.
Holiday is safe lead at second. Adam swings and hits a drive.